flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Motion for the approval of the minutes and
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Rich?
Just so everybody can hear me. We're out, cleaning up after the storm, obviously. And then, we have another grant opportunity for bridges. But I get a week and a half to try to compile stuff together, so we'll see if we can, and they don't know that there's anything out there. They're foreseeing another notice of funding opportunity, so I'll see what bridges we might have an opportunity to probably put in here. I gotta read it yet, I just got the information on Friday, so they don't really give us a lot of time on some of this stuff, so we'll see if there's any bigger bridges that are harder to replace and see if they can qualify, so just to give you an update on that. So, on that, we're gonna, like I said, clean it up and moving on blade, wait for the next storm. Any questions?
Just something to think about going forward. I just noticed, we all know it, get larger rains now and then. I got two specific spots I know, and probably more, where at least once in that place here, the washing gravel off the road and not cleaning it back up. Seems to me there's probably some pretty small culverts going across these. And some of those ditches now are full of gravel.
We're not reclaiming, we should do.
Yeah. Not down there in Fur, between, that one there for sure, between 410 and 400. I had a farm down on that one, so down there quite a bit. We cleaned one ditch several years ago, and that helped some, but the other side is plumb full, and then there's another half mile going to the north of there. That ditch is plumb full from hundreds of years of dirt sliding in there.
Sure. How's that one,
Just
the one that we did by the field there where we were gonna try to cut it?
Oh,
Is that holding up still?
It did.
Okay.
Guys went back down. There was a few branches that came across, it looked like it does, so, yeah.
Yeah, I know we can't
I don't
design
know
for
if
every
there's
heavy
a
rain,
possibility of putting bigger pipes in there, along with cleaning those ditches out.
but, well, we can clean them, that'll probably help some of it if the ditches are full and the water can't get through it efficiently. So we'll look at that.
Just something to think
Yeah,
about.
and if you want to email me your, I got 400 for 410, 400,
Yeah.
but the other one,
It'd be on, 425th Street, I think. It'd be about a mile west of my place, so that one for years has been washing out pretty much every year. And, I think the one side's clean, but I don't know if the other side's got clean, the downside it hasn't. And I don't know what's in there for a pipe. There's a lot of watershed in that farmer's terrace, but,
reclaiming ought to help, I mean,
yeah.
we should be doing that.
And
Just
it's
kinda
something
help.
with it, I don't, especially down further, that one there is
Okay.
quite a bit of rock.
The one south of me down in Jonquil, there isn't even a culvert there, is there? It just washes the thing. Is there a
I don't know.
culvert in there?
I don't know, yeah.
It just washes the thing out in the bad rain.
So to you,
Hell, it just got washed out here a week ago. so.
Could be something into.
Well, south of 105 down.
oh yeah, there's a pipe there, there's a 30 inch.
Oh, there is a 30
But
inch.
it's so flat that it's gotta channel its way to that 30 inch and then, yeah.
I know we talked
That one
last week,
washes a
that
lot,
wasn't,
yeah.
that wasn't the first time it's washed down, so.
Yeah, rain events seem to get bigger more often, and.
I think the crops really saved our bacon.
Well, we're looking,
Oh.
you are lucky.
Big
You're
time.
right.
If we didn't have crops in the ground, we'd have been,
It would have been worse.
it'd have been a lot worse.
I mean, they were passable yet, but they were, you know, I mean.
They'd have been scoured a lot harder.
Yeah. Just something to think about.
Yep.
Okay, anything else?
Right. Thanks.
Alright, engineers, conservation office building. We don't have time, so we'll.
So this morning we have scheduled a public hearing for the engineer and conservation office building as well as secondary road required by the Code of Law, or the Code of Iowa. Then approval of plans and specs, and then we'll talk about the bid that we received last Friday and consider a resolution making a award contract. So I know we've been through these plans in more detail, but for the engineer and conservation office building, it's a new 3,600 square foot wood frame building. plumbing, electrical, mechanical, complete northeast part of Northwood. And this package also included the site work, the sewer, the water, and all of the site grading and aggregate surfacing around both buildings. Estimated cost was $1,055,000. Completion date, October 31, 2026. So that's a quick overview of the plans. Max, any questions on that?
Nope.
Public hearing or?
So do you have just a recess to regular meeting, I'll take a motion to open the public hearing.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Second. Roll call, Wilbur,
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Maybe aye. And we can recess to regular. So public hearing is open. Comments from the public. And more explanation. This is-
Anybody on Zoom?
Anybody on Zoom?
Any comments?
Okay.
I'll motion to close public hearing.
I'll second it.
Second. Roll call, Wilbur,
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Maybe aye. Public hearing is closed, and I'll reconvene the meeting. All right, so we'll take a motion then to approve these bids, is that what we're doing
Motion to resolution approving plans.
there?
Should have a resolution.
Okay, plans,
I'll motion to approve, resolution 2025-29, the plans and specs for the engineer conservation building.
okay, is there a second?
I'll second it.
It's moved and second. Is there any further discussion? Okay, hearing none, roll call vote, Wilbur,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Smitty, aye. That one pass. Now we'll take a motion for secretary vote then. You want to?
Let's talk about the
Let's
bids.
talk about it, okay. Go ahead.
Did you all get a copy of the bid tabulation that's sent out
Yep.
Friday afternoon? 8 bids received, very strong interest on this project. It's the current market, the generals are looking for work. Bids range from $1.33 million up to $1.77 million. All bids were over the engineer's estimate. I did check with some of the bidders, and full disclosure, we underestimated the cost of the site work on this, which pretty much makes up the difference between the estimate and the low bid received from Madsen Construction out of Northwood. Going through the numbers, we do recommend award a contract to the low bidder, Madsen Construction. It's over the estimate. Like I said, that's all site work related. Rich wanted, you could pull some of the grading work out of that, but overall budget wise, it looks to me like we're in pretty good shape. We have the projects together, including conservation. We're actually up with about 5.5 million together. Questions on the bid tab?
I think the only difference is, even if you split the site work off building to building, it's still gonna be the same dollar figure, it's gonna be there, so.
Correct.
Safe to say that?
About 300,000 over the estimate, but the other bid more makes up for that. Madson's looking to keep it local lumber and local subcontractors, himself being local as well.
Good.
So we're gonna, King Construction, is that right?
Madsen.
Madsen.
Madson Construction. Kingwood was second.
1.335.
$1,335,655 was Madson's bid.
Motion on that?
I'll motion to approve, resolution 2025-30, awarding the contract to Madsen Construction.
I'll second that.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Roll call vote, Wilbur,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Smitty, aye. The resolution passed. Alright. So,
Secondary roads?
Yep.
Same thing, secondary roads maintenance facility. This project is a new 22,270 square foot pre-engineered metal building, all concrete paving, the approaches, fully insulated liner steel, all electrical, mechanical, plumbing. Site work for all of this is in the other contract, like I mentioned before. Project does include a new overhead lift, it's about 40 feet long for full bay for the mechanics bay there. The estimated cost on this one, $3,920,000. Looking at notice to proceed mid-August, and then construction complete by October 31, 2026. That's a quick overview of the project prior to the public hearing on the plans.
A motion to open the public hearing.
I'll second that.
Moving in second. Roll call vote, Colbert,
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Maybe aye. The public hearing for the engineer council is open. Looks like they're open. So, is there any public comment?
We recess the regular?
Recess.
That's okay.
Anybody on Zoom? Other chat? Good? Okay.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second that.
Moving in second. Further discussion, roll call vote, Colbert,
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Maybe aye. Public hearing is closed, and I will reconvene the meeting. I'll take a motion.
A motion to approve resolution 2025-31, approving the plans and specs.
I'll second that motion.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, Colbert,
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Maybe aye, the resolution 2025-31 passes.
Talk about the bids received for the maintenance facility project. Once again, 8 bids received, very good interest. Bids range from 27% less than our estimate to 10% less than our estimate. Low bid was received from Cresco Building Services out of Cresco, Iowa, $2,857,181. Second bid was King Construction Iowa Falls, and they weren't that far off of that bid that received either. So, I've never worked with Cresco Building Services. I did do some calling around Friday, just as I didn't hear anything bad, negative about them, just they haven't done a lot of this type of work. But with the downturn in some of their other market work, I anticipate that there will be some more of the public work like this. We do recommend award a contract to Cresco Building Services out of Cresco, Iowa.
Come in under estimates.
Yeah.
Way under on this one, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Gotta start sometime. I'd make a motion to approve resolution 2025-32, awarding the contract.
I'll second that motion.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Colbert,
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Maybe aye. Motion will pass. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for.
Put together contract bonds, get those to the contractors. You can have them back by next week or next Monday, otherwise we're gonna follow. Next time, we'll put the social media schedule.
Perfect.
Good.
Might be okay to speak for conservation, but we think it is a good project. This is well needed.
Well overdue.
Facilities.
Not the only one that's well overdue.
All right. So there's any drainage. Claims.
Payroll ones.
Put the payroll claims.
Motion to approve payroll claims.
I'll second that motion.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Carry. Any opposed?
Nope.
Table.
Oh, and I was gonna ask you guys, on Ryan, the application is the city of Northwood.
Yeah.
Should we switch that?
Have him get ours in.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
think,
it's just a technicality.
yeah,
but
it won't
still.
change anything today, but yeah, I had to switch it.
This is what we do Ryan's first.
Sure.
Take a motion to approve Ryan. Is that last name?
Shun, Ryan Shaw, Shun, whatever it is. I'll make a motion to approve that.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Moved and second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Carried. The other one is payroll for, public health. And Shannon felt that she needed to raise Morgan's salary a little bit.
Who's?
Morgan,
Is she gonna work any more hours? Cause isn't she the one that came out in with lower hours too?
I think she's doing more. She stepped up and done a lot of work for Shannon. She's did some grants and things too. And, I did have discussion. I said I'd like to see these things come during budget time and set these salaries up ahead of time. So hopefully going forward, we can get that to work. But she was recommending a $2 an hour raise because of competition, mail and all the systems around here. I did vote against it, but it passed, so I will take a motion to approve the salary raise for Morgan.
I'll motion to approve it.
There's a
I'll second that.
move and second. There's no further discussion?
I'll do some discussion. I agree with you 100% on the budget time stuff.
Yep.
We need to make sure that's in the budgets before that stuff happens, and I know it's hard to do because if somebody steps up, you wanna reward them so you don't lose in between budget to budget. I understand it, so,
Yep.
but it's,
It's not really fair to all the other.
Yeah,
No,
it isn't. This should be done at budget times.
We did have that discussion, and we're also looking at the home health aides, she's got one retiring, and that's pretty low. And we did talk about it, and I said, let's list it the way it is. Let's try to do these adjustments, in budget
So
times.
you know.
Did you know these were low at the time of budgeting?
What's that?
When you did the budget, did you realize that these were low at that time?
Well, that's what you would hope, and I mean,
We need to talk about this stuff with Mike more.
yep, that's, said Mike was coming, so we need to talk about that. But, and I think we understand now a little more, those adjustments need to be made. So,
And we mentioned that a year ago.
But they have a board.
Yep, and that's some of the issues, I mean, I don't want other departments to, it needs to change, we just need to get more consistency somewhere. It's gonna be tough.
I wish there's an easy solution for that, cause
I don't have an answer.
There's not.
Like I said, I'm not against what she's doing a good job, she's a very good nurse over there. They work together as a team like we've never seen before. So like I said, I did vote against it just on the fact of principle that we need to make this change.
And this is what the big argument was here over a year ago, over the increases in January.
Should be able to figure this stuff out during budget time.
Yep.
That's where we need to get, so.
Are the wages changing that fast in this profession?
We've probably been behind, unfortunately, Minnesota mail system being union, those rates up there, I don't, 40,
Do they
50.
do they have documented?
I can get them, my daughter-in-law, so. Yeah, the wages are higher because of the unions.
I suppose it just depends on the need. If people need them and they can't have trouble getting applicants, they'll throw some more money at them and
Talk
get
about
more
that.
applicants.
The nursing homes are struggling, and they've been raising wages, putting up big bonuses, things that we want to do like that. So. So, yeah. It's, yeah, so, and I mean, I don't know what power we have in that here, but we need to get all the way so we can answer that question. It's, there's no further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
No.
Motion will be. Okay. You want me to wait and sign that, or Brian's?
Oh, yeah, you can sign that, that's fine.
This one's.
The form's fine,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just the
Got it. Oh,
application. We'll just get them to do the county.
Good.
Not saying theirs is bad, but probably should have our name on it instead of the city of Northwood.
Well, for the,
I agree.
If we're gonna make it official, it's gotta have our, us on it.
is there any liquor license?
No.
Public hearing for FY 26 budget.
Mine is.
Okay. Discussion, office space, CICS, what would you?
I talked to Shanna last Monday, and her and Lexi had found an office in the back.
Okay.
It's got a desk in it and a chair and the whole 9 yards, and they were getting that all set up, ready to go. Had you heard anything about that? Was that brought up at your meeting? Anyway, it's pretty much cut and dried as far as they're concerned. We'll put them in public health. She just needs an office with a desk and a chair. And,
Yep, I think she mentioned that she was gonna work it out with her, so.
yep,
In the front,
So has she
What's
been in
that?
contact with her, or do I need
I
to?
believe.
I think the way I interpreted it at that meeting that I had on Monday with her, she was gonna take care of it all.
Okay,
She was
awesome.
in contact with
A
her.
couple other times.
Good.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 rooms back there.
Yep.
And there was one that there was 2 of them that would've worked really good. The other ones were kind of small storage rooms, but, and they already had desks and chairs in them, so.
We had some of those.
I'd make a motion to, approve office space for CICS in our public health building.
I'll second that.
Okay, move in second. No further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries.
I don't know if we're gonna do 2080s.
I got
Probably
those
coming with this
emails,
new
yeah,
group.
there was a little bit of time, so I
Okay.
didn't change the agenda.
There's that,
They'll
yeah,
probably
that's
have-
what we
I'm
voted
just
on.
kinda thinking about that as
See,
you.
we gotta dissolve with,
Gotta resolve what we have with
And we
Care
did that in a vote
connections.
that day too on the phone. We
With-
resolved it and then we went into the new 2080.
Yeah.
I can send that stuff out, there's
Okay.
2 different
Well, I
things
just kept
going
thinking with
on.
this new company, I'm sure whoever, if it's CICS or whoever now, is gonna have a 2080s. And in there, it'll probably state we were gonna provide office space. Just wanna see if that's a part of it or not. And I know it's all, we're gonna get all new stuff again.
Oh, that way,
I would
Yeah.
assume we would. I don't know if the state will make us or not, because they're just taking it over. But I would assume there's gonna be agreements of some sort with counties that are involved in
Yeah.
it, so.
Cause I
Yeah.
had asked, when she called for, office space, I had asked if she wanted to come to the board because it's your decision
Yeah.
on that stuff, and she goes, well, she didn't feel like it was her. She she said, well, maybe my superior or whatever could do it,
Yeah.
but she wasn't interested in that, so.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll be hearing from somebody higher up, or if it's just
Yeah.
supposed to happen, or
well,
no
it'd be,
clue.
it'd be okay if she come and introduce herself, I don't know, see how come.
Right.
Yeah, I just pulled the Care Connections, pamphlets and cards and
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll all be new, it'll all be coming down the line.
Hope so that people know where to go. Hopefully
Right.
they talk to the sheriff's office and all that stuff.
Hopefully that's good, at least with her being in the county 1 day a week, that
You
maybe
touch
that
base.
interaction with everybody that needs to be.
Yeah, she wanted set hours so she can be seen and they know where she's at, and,
That's good.
yeah.
That's why they needs a little help, maybe get that out on the website too, with her hours and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that stuff needs to
Talk
be
to her about
fixed
that when
too.
she's around.
Yeah, we'd have to eliminate all the care connection stuff from our website, since that's no longer.
Good deal.
And then we can get, CICS's info, whoever this gal is, I don't even know her name, but.
Yeah, it was on that one email.
Yeah, so,
I wiped that stuff out of my head for a week.
yeah. We'll try to get that info to you, Colin, so you can
Okay.
at least get the new info on there.
Section number 15, Jack, we kind of acted on that a little bit last week. It's just gives me, I don't say gives me the authority, but we'll have to come back eventually if we do a reform in your region.
Kind of give the general consensus that he can keep moving, working with them, and then bring us a final decision.
So then we'll have to come back eventually with the new 2080, or if we get that far, we do that.
Yeah.
Let it take it off.
Right.
That didn't take very long last time.
Year and a half. Because we gotta do all the bylaws.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it.
Fine.
Anything on buildings and grounds?
Do you want me to get a hold of Springer on Lexi's leak in her office? Did you get a hold of him? You
I
seen
forgot
that
to
email with the picture where it's leaking in public health?
I forgot to respond to that too. Just, I would call Springer.
I'll call Springer for us.
I was gonna say, who worked on that building in the first place? I already forgot.
Yeah, sure. They got a little.
Oh, wasn't that, no, wait a second.
Who was it? When they remodeled, who did that? Maybe there wasn't any roof work.
Public health.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We should have been.
Oh, yeah, there had to be,
If it needs to be fixed, better get it fixed.
Right, see if you can find something obvious and.
I'll call Springer.
It was an email, I didn't,
Yeah, she
Yeah,
sent
it
it
was
out, she sent a
last week.
picture of it.
okay,
I forgot to respond to it, but yeah, if you'll call Springer up, so that.
okay. Yeah,
The tree out here, Mike Bodie had sent an email, I responded, told him to clean it up when they get done, when they got time to take the whole tree out, cause
yes,
that's,
Junk.
it right in the middle, that's broke apart, so just take it all out when they have time, so.
I must go around.
So-
I'm building
I'll
grounds
take
too.
care of it when they get done. Mike, the tree out here, so.
I got a text from somebody, I don't, the number's not in my contacts, I didn't respond to it, but some of the flag holders are damaged. some-
That was from Val.
Okay.
And that we've had once before, remember I looked at those last summer, last fall? And we pulled them out and then
So if you
I think somebody said, I think Colton might have straightened them and put them back in again. I think we have to do something because it's sucking them up.
It's cutting off a little, because they're not that high low.
I think what's going on is that piece of
Cement.
steel's flat, that mower sucks it up when it comes across.
Those blades are just like they suck grass, it's sucking that up just enough to catch it.
Does it need to be heavier?
So we gotta get something different, 'cause they wanna keep them so they don't have much crap, I don't think
Right.
put their flagpoles in, so we need to come up with a different
So we're trying
solution.
to keep the junk out of there.
Right. I'll take a look at them and see if there's a,
You know that round thing that goes down in the hoses only about that long, maybe we should have them about that long, put some more weight on that thing.
Okay.
I don't even know how deep the holes
So
are.
they're at least 8 foot, 18 inches.
Oh, yeah, they gotta
At
be.
least a foot, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe they're just, yeah, they're just a little
Are
short.
they into the ground or is there
So
cement
there's-
underneath them?
there's a pipe there that's got concrete around it,
Yep.
and then there's that deal in the center so that they can pull out easily and set their poles in, well, that's what's coming out is that, and then it's banging up the pipes as the mower
Right. Cracking.
bends that.
Is there cement underneath it or does it go
It'd
in
have
the
to be
ground?
ground because otherwise it would fill up with water and bust. So it's gotta be able to drain, so I would doubt there's cement down at the bottom.
Like they just put just something around it.
So you could maybe make them so they'll anchor down in the ground a little
There's
better.
gravel underneath, I would assume you put
Oh.
gravel in for drainage, but
Yeah.
I wasn't there today.
I'll take a peek at it and see if we can find a solution.
Springer did those if he's got any ideas.
Well, you can use the same with steel, just make it looks like 3/16.
I can't believe Shane hadn't said something.
It's gotta be
When they
hard
hit
on
his
the blade.
blades, it's gotta be tough on them.
That's what I would think too, so.
It's pretty well run, so, yeah, okay, that's all I had. Melissa on there? We're gonna see her.
Yep. Yep, all I have is the board meeting today.
1 o'clock, right?
See you at 1.
You bet.
Okay.
And that's at Manly, right? I didn't have
Yes,
that info.
Terminal.
Anything on the water, wastewater?
Oh, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Judge's clock's behind. All right. So I will Take a motion to open the public hearing for FY 26 budget.
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
I'll second it.
Second, any further discussion? Roll call vote, Wilbur.
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Smitty, aye. Public hearing will be open, I'll recess the regular meeting.
Okay.
Good. Any comments?
You guys have seen it, right?
Yep.
So it's basically facilitate a few things that I'm tweaking, fixing, some for public health, the opioid money, moving from line item to reflect where it needs to be, and then, I see that should be a 4 instead of 1. Fix that. And then the capital projects, and then I had, shorted Colin on his FICA and IPERS, and I'm adding that in, so that works out right. Otherwise, there was grant money that's coming in from public health, and, we'll have to have loan proceeds at some time. That's it.
Good.
I'm sure we'll have to have another one, because this probably isn't exact, but at least it'll get us going.
Any comments from the public? Anybody on Zoom? Anybody on Zoom? None? Take a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second that.
Second, further discussion, roll call vote, Wilbur.
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Smitty, aye. Public hearing will be closed, I'll reconvene the meeting and take a motion for resolution 2025-28 fiscal year.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second this motion.
Moved and second, any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, Wilbur.
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Smitty, aye. The resolution will pass.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Different department this.
For the sheriff's department, we're putting in the body or the car cameras this week. So that project, camera, body and car should be finished this week when we use them. And we're trialing a couple of those Verkada cameras that have license plate reading functionality. We've got one here on the corner that points down at this intersection of 65. And there's one down at Keenan's on the south end where I guess they have more trouble down there, so. That's all I got.
To go with that IT stuff, on our construction bids, I should have mentioned earlier, but, they would not sell the cameras, and the door opening, door lock stuff to the contractors.
Yep.
They'd only sell to the end user, so that will be, the estimate was 70,000 extra, but that included wiring, but the wiring is actually in the bid. So the only thing that Verkada will have is the equipment and just connecting the equipment, because the wires, everything will be there. So just,
I got a quick question. Where's that money coming from?
well, that'll be part of the whole project, it's just, we will pay
But
it.
it's not part of what we did this morning.
No,
No.
so do we need to do this?
This is extra on top of that.
Right.
We still should have money there.
Yeah, it'll still come from the same funding source,
Yep.
but it just will not get paid through V&K.
Right.
It'll just get paid directly to Verkada.
We just can't go over that 6 million unless.
That's what
we
I'm
do
thinking.
another-
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Isn't it like 5.7, something like that, after we got all the other
For their fees.
fees and everything out of there, or 5.8?
5.75.
But when you take these two projects, then you add this into it, we're still not. We still got space in there, so we should be just fine. What did you say it was?
Well, we only have 4.825 that we can borrow at this point. Well, I'll figure that out.
We'll figure that
I'll
out.
have to
Figure
look
that out,
at
make
it
sure it's
some
in
more.
there, do the rest.
Right.
Speaking of that, you had money left over. I'm kind of bouncing back here, that we were trying to use up because it had been in the urban renewal plan and because the estimates came in low. How's that working out?
So we're still working on some of those projects, we'll still have some.
Not, you're really getting it cut down big time though?
We're trying.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're doing that.
because otherwise,
We've got one of
Doesn't
the,
come
we got one of the
through.
pipe projects done, we're starting the second one, we got another one yet to do. They're not high dollar projects, they're maybe a couple $100,000, not, it'll be a couple $100,000, I think, by the time we're done.
Cause
We
you have
just-
2.5 million.
yeah, we just need to use it up so we don't lose it.
Or
In the
can you
best way.
reallocate it?
What's that?
Or can you reallocate it if I can't get to it fast enough? Can you reobligate it to?
That'd be a question for the attorneys, I have no idea.
Yeah, you brought that up here a couple months ago. We could,
Yeah, I mean, we're still working on it, it's,
I think it could go as long as somewhere else, as long as it's in the, within the projects of stuff we decided we were gonna do. So, but that would still be a final answer from John Manning.
I'll have to go back and revalue what we had. I thought a while ago I gave you an update on where I thought we would be with remaining.
And then we got plenty of other things to fix out there too, so it's.
yeah, we should be able to consider, and that stuff's in the urban renewal plan. Bring it around, but we probably might have to ask a lawyer about that. Just, I didn't mean to go backwards on you.
No,
but
no, it's a good question. Yeah. Make sure we-
Keep it moving.
Okay, any other supervisor comments on that now?
What's that?
Any other supervisor comments?
Says we got an appointment. I know we approved his pay, but we should probably appoint him.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
you're right, we did
We need
just
a
approve.
plan.
We just approved his pay. so
All
it's
right,
fair.
so I will take a motion to approve the line as being asked.
I'll make a motion.
But I'll second that.
Second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Yeah, good catch, AJ.
All right,
We're paying him, we.
forgot about that, I just wanted to do it all at once.
Well, it's, yeah, we approved the pay, and we should probably give him the job,
We should
right?
probably do that,
Yeah, make sure he's doing it.
yeah, he'll be good. So.
Yep.
Any, next week's agenda items, anything coming up? We might be having? Good.
I'll move to adjourn.
For a second.
I'll second that.
Second. No further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Keep screwing that up, don't
I was just ready to say